In half an hour, maybe less. So the first one is a little bit more about Project Other Bike Magic, which is actually development of bikes and destination. As Martin said, the whole project we did in less than 2 years, which is quite fast to do that. Fortunate to have a support primarily from the local touristic board. Before I come into that, can I move it?
If you have any questions, please just stop me and we can talk about it. About some facts and figures, it's really time to accept, Sergio, that e-bikes are here to stay. As we see, the battery-powered pedal bikes already account for the fastest growing area of the cycling industry. That's very easily to see around in Europe. New products are hitting the market every day. And e-bike market is the fastest growing, largest growing area of the cycling industry lately. To see how everything works, I took out some market reports from the year 2016 to 2017 on bikeview.com, and we can take a look a little bit at the headlines.
Hello to everyone. I have to apologize. I didn't know that it was obligation to have English presentation, but my presentation is more inside presentation. I would like to discuss some things about the logistic in the touristic destination in community, which supports development of the tourism, biking tourism. Don't forget, this year it will be 200 years of bike patent. As we said, among the all good things, like Bosch is, also bike have developed German guy named Reiss. Infrastructure, I think, can be much better. When we talk about some services that's going together with the cyclomobility and the cyclotourism, we have developed also here in Istria, Istra bike and bed or bike friendly accommodation. But you have seen just in presentation before mine that we need also charging stations. One of the idea is to get together restaurants with possibility to charge some device, not only the bike batteries, also the GPS devices, also the mobile devices, so they can be promote like charging stations. And so when we combine tourism, restaurants, gastronomy, and cyclomobility, we can have in one point some restaurants, they have possibility to be also battery station, charging station for the devices, also for the human, for the people, because we need to drink and to eat something. So we can make one stopover and charge battery, charge ourselves in some point, and this is one good idea how to combine tourism, cyclotourism, and cyclomobility. Of course, our public transportation is very poor in matter of the transporting bicycles, because there's not one system. You can be sure that they will bring your bicycle in secure way from one point to the another point. So we need also all specialized taxi, shuttle, bike-friendly for the bicycles and for the people, or tourist agencies, and they have to be visible on the promote material, in leaflets, and in the signs, and everywhere. Because if I go from here, maybe to Pula, and drink few glasses of wine too much, maybe I will need the transportation back to Rapcu with the taxi, bike-friendly taxi, for my bike and for me. Well, bike-friendly tourist agencies, they are still here. They are first in the place, hotels, industry, and tourist agencies, they are working together. There's very good organization between them, but also that what we need is a bike-friendly service station, something similar on the ski resorts. If you imagine, there is stations when you can hire, rent, buy everything for ski. So you can repair, you can rent, you can buy your devices, everything what you need, like a bike, in one place, and this place covers one larger region. Have to be seen, have to be known, have to be good connected with the other players in the bike-friendly system. So in that case, we can count that we are very famous bike destination. They have to improve much more facilities of the supporting of development of cyclomobility and cyclotourism. Thank you very much.
Hello and thank you for inviting me to this forum. It's a pleasure for me, and I guess my name is Barbara Tesa and I'm from Austria. And I guess you mainly ask yourself two questions. How can a female Austrian, second question, tell us something about road cycling in Istria? It's the reason why I'm a former triathlete. So let's come to the next. No? No? Let's do it like this. My sports background is I did 17 Ironman races in my life till now, so maybe there will be some more. And I was racing as a pro. I raced Hawaii. I raced 5 times in Hawaii, once as a pro, and I was racing in a UCI Ladies World Cup team in road cycling. And you cannot live from the sports in Austria, not from triathlon, so I should have chosen golf or football or whatever. So I made the cycling holidays and triathlon training camps in Istria because I thought it's a beautiful region. 15 years ago, I came myself to do my training camp here in Istria, and I was amazed. It was always my wish to have a house, a stone house in Tuscany, but then I came to Istria and then I said, okay, I can have it here. And right now I have it here, and I established my company 12 years ago, and Valamar is our main partner, and since this year it's also Amines in Novigrad, and they are really, really perfect partners for us, and we enjoy working together with them. Thank you for the cooperation.
This concludes our program of presentations here. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for coming and making this success. Being the first time, I find it successful. We've heard a lot, we've learned a lot, I suppose, as well. Now, at this point, I would like to ask you to also go into the opposite building, visit the fair, maybe continue or start some conversations and argumentations there as well, so start the dialogue, which we can further develop. Also, for everyone, please do not forget to take this with you, Croatia on two wheels, as we said. We printed this catalog out for this first time now in 5,000 copies. Yeah, there's enough for everyone to take some with you. And as I said, let us, like we have shown here, I suppose that we can work together on the goal to further develop Croatia as a cycling destination and to help everybody combined all together promote it further outside. So once again, okay, so once again, thank you everyone for coming.
Sve pasiva, sve će dojti na svoje, s namom ili bez mene, viruj razlike ni. Još je rano i ne moreš kapiti, nimaš mira u glavi, a frši još te buli. Sve pasiva, sve će dojti na svoje, s namom ili bez mene, znaj da razlike ni. Pušti stati, čaj je bilo, niš ne moreš kambjati, u istem kolu smo svi. More diboko, gori nebo visoko, svaku tajnu